Hey, Brian from Garage Hall. Today I have a car refrigerator. So let's open this up. But first, that is the size of the box. So it's not too heavy. So let's open it up and see everything that we get inside. And then we are going to test it out in my pickup truck. See how it fits. Okay, so that's kind of a quick preview. Nothing much to see. So let's get this styrofoam out of the way. Looks like that is everything. Empty box. Let's get this plastic off. Some styrofoam clinging to me. So that is the inside. So that's pretty decent size. Let's pull this box out. Like how it snaps shut. That is your control panel on the side. Pretty neat. And then this box is going to contain everything that you need to get this going. Then here's the user guide. Even has an energy guide in here, which is pretty neat. So that's your manual. So you've got a couple different ways of setting this up inside your vehicle. One, you have the power charger. Used to be like a cigarette adapter, but now it's the power charger. So this plugs into this port right here, right on the side. So you can plug it into your power accessory adapter. Then it also has a wall adapter. So you could like use it in your house or in your vehicle if you have a power plug in your back seat or in your pickup truck bed, your SUV compartment, whatever. You can plug it in that way, and then you have two power sources. So let's plug this in to a regular household jack and see how it works before we put it into our truck, and then we go from there. So stay tuned. Okay, so here's our regular outlet. We plug that in, and you can already see that it's turned on, and it's basically reading 61 degrees inside the box. Okay, so this turns it on and off, the power button. And then you have a temperature control, so it defaults to Fahrenheit. So right now it's set to -4, or you can set it up to any temperature up to, let's see where it goes to. I think it's like, I read 68 degrees. All right, so a top temperature of 68 degrees Fahrenheit. So let's bring this down to like refrigerator temperature, like 34 degrees. So 34 degrees. And make sure when this is in your vehicle to make sure that this side and this side is basically open, because that is like the air vents that help the compressor and stuff work inside there. So, and then you want to open this lid, and you can already see how, you'll see, I mean, I can feel how cool it's getting in there already. So kind of give you an idea. And again, it was sitting in my garage, but so right now it is showing it's at like 40 degrees. This top area seems to be like coldest, and just feeling around. It looks like this is going to be where all the cooling is coming from. So again, I'll put it on there, and you can see where that is already at 45 degrees, 44, 43. It's dropping pretty rapidly, so that's pretty neat. So, the overall temperature in there right now is about 65 degrees. So, kind of hopefully you'll be able to see that. So, we'll let that run for a little bit. And the temperature, the official temperature per this is showing that it's 61 degrees and falling. So, we'll let that run for a couple minutes. We'll see how cool it actually gets in there, how fast. But this is a great size, and to kind of give you an idea. So it is roughly right to the edges, right to the edges, it's 24 inches. Across is 12 and a half. I don't want to keep opening this, but the compartment itself is 6.5 by 13.5 by 9.5. So it gives you a pretty good compartment to store some stuff in there. I'm gonna actually put a couple bottles of water here, a couple bottles of soda, so you get a general idea of how much you can actually put in here. Okay, so I put 6 bottles of water and 6 cans of soda in there, just to give you a general idea of how they fit in there. A standard bottle of water standing straight up, it does not fit. However, again, I put 6 basically kind of like stacked on top of one another, sitting in there, and then you have, let me dip that all the way forward, and then you still have all this space left over. So you can put quite a bit in here, keep it cold. And like I said, I will keep that lid on for a little while, but as I was stacking it, it's dropped down to 59 degrees. And then that back wall is getting some frost on it already. And the back wall is like actually showing 18 degrees. So that is like super cold. And once it gets down to temperature, it will kind of like regulate itself. Will cycle on and off just to make sure it keeps it that exact temperature. But let's let that run for a little bit. Right now I'm showing it is 2:15. So we'll let that run for a little bit and we'll see what temperature it gets down to. And then we'll put it in my truck, see how it fits in there, and we go from there. So stay tuned. Okay, and we're outside, and I have the cooler mounted in my Nissan pickup truck. And so you can see how I have it situated. So it's running, and it's hooked up to the power adapter, 400 watt, 120 volt back here. So that's a little stuff in it. You can kind of see the condensation building up on the back wall. And like I said, it's been running for probably about 20 minutes. So the temperature definitely dropped down. And I am going to head out and see how this works. And again, it has the charge port adapter that you can use as well. So very versatile, pretty awesome. And just like, let's let it run and do its thing. Stay tuned. Okay, so I had this set for 34 degrees, and it seems like it cycles between 34 and 36 degrees, plus or minus a couple degrees. So opening it up inside, and it took about 2 hours to get down to temperature. Again, everything was at room temperature when I first started. So you can see inside here it's about 37 degrees, 36. Looks like the compressor probably turned back on, so temperature seems like it's falling down a little bit as we go through. But just kind of give you an idea. That's how cool and what you can expect this to be at. Anyway, Brian from Garage Mahal, thanks for watching, and be safe out there.